Test, test, test. Test, test, test. Hey, Reggae. Oh. Yeah, I'm not against it. I was kind of rooting for Ohio State, though, just because my best friend is a Georgia Tech fan. But, I mean, both games ended up being kind of fun. Hey, Zatumbo. Hey, Ghost. Okay.
Let's hit it.
Not really. I mean, I'm still not a huge fan of his or anything. We take any quarterbacks this draft? I kind of feel like we just keep Geno and Locke, if I had to guess. I kind of feel like we just keep Geno and keep Locke. So probably not at that point, right? But there are a lot of different things we could do, and I'm on board with it. I mean, CJ Stroud was awesome tonight. Nothing negative to say about CJ Stroud. He was awesome. Tennessee backup? I haven't seen very much of him. He seems like he's pretty good so far. But I wasn't he terrible last year, if I recall correctly?
I'm Ayabe's
And then
lawyer.
he's a lot
Let me
better
through.
so far this game.
Sorry, no lawyers allowed yet.
Well done, but let him pass. I'll vouch for him personally.
Chief Prosecutor?
Thanks.
It was a pretty terrible kick. Honestly, the guy, if he declares, the guy who I kind of like in the mid rounds would be Cam Ward from the
Were you
Cougars.
aware
He
there was
really
an
impressed me in the
underground
Apple Cup.
casino hidden down here, Yagami-san?
Wow, I had no idea.
Our friend Ayabe was really something, wasn't he? Who would have thought he'd take bribes from an illicit underground casino? Not to mention selling confidential police intel to the criminal underbelly of this town. Shintane-sensei surely stumbled upon Ayabe's secret. And so Ayabe killed him to make sure the truth stayed hidden. Quickly, with the police issued...
He might, right, guy. We don't know yet.
I see. That's the story the prosecution is telling, huh?
We can speak further once we get inside.
He did have a crappy bowl game, so he might stay.
I've learned a lot about you, Chief Prosecutor. About the tragedy in your family 10 years ago.
Then someone has betrayed me?
Someone you betrayed. Someone who trusted you for years. I have to say, it was strange seeing how you behaved in Shono's lab. A public prosecutor, the so-called defenders of justice, chose to protect 89 over the sanctity of the law. I think it's time you drop the act.
My mother. She was afflicted with early onset Alzheimer's. The disease progressed quickly. Not long after she started showing symptoms, she couldn't even recognize my face. Whenever I went to visit her, I was greeted with, "Nice to meet you," as if she didn't know who I was. Occasionally she'd yell at me, accuse me of being a thief or a murderer. Watching my mother's mind deteriorate, well, it nearly broke me. And yet my
Wow,
brother
that's weird.
continued caring for her.
Why'd
He
he
was
play
there
in one
when I
game
couldn't
and then
be,
tap out like that?
all by himself. When we were young, he and I had both dreamt of becoming lawyers. He devoted himself to his studies, far better than I ever did. Practically worked himself to the bone. Yet,
Is that what we call a white
he never
flag
managed
being
to
waved
pass
in
the
Denver?
bar. I can only imagine how he felt when I passed on my first attempt. And yet, he was happy for me, almost as if my success was his. He was truly a good man.
Please, go on.
When we learned that my mother had Alzheimer's, my brother was devastated by the news. He took it hard. I, on the other hand, was filled with internal conflict. I was torn between caring for my ailing mother and continuing my burgeoning career as a lawyer. But my brother could sense how I felt, and then he said to me, "Don't worry, leave Mom to me. Your success is all that matters. As long as you make it, my dream comes true too." And so, he continued caring for our mother for 7 long years, 24 hours a day, a woman who couldn't even recognize him as her own son. Whereas I ran further and further away.
If
But
that's the case,
somewhere,
Wilson should be
deep
sad
down in
too.
my
He's
heart,
hurt. We know he's
I
playing
knew it
hurt.
couldn't continue that way. That someday he would break.
And the regret you feel, that failure, is what led you to 89. When was it?
After Shintane Sensei's murder. Not long after, Vice Minister Ichinose summoned me personally to fill me in on the details.
He did? But why?
Ichinose-san predicted that the prosecutor's office would discover the dark truth about 89 before long. And upon looking into some family histories, he discovered what happened to my mother. When he realized the extent of it, he knew I would be sympathetic to their cause. His proposal was quite clear. 89 was a groundbreaking new drug, meant to save countless suffering patients
Mom is already dead.
and families.
It's too late for you.
But if it was to see the light of day, I would have to look the other way for a while.
Prosecutor Morita, have you heard this saying before? Fire tempers iron, and temptation steals the just. If someone told you they knew how to make mankind immortal at the sacrifice of a few, you would have looked the other way no matter how many people had to die.
I do feel guilt. I can't deny that. That's the only reason I'm still here.
Shono has killed people to cover this up. Emi Terasawa died for it. What about her? Did she deserve that? Meanwhile, Shinpei Okubo was falsely convicted and sentenced to death. He wakes up every day not knowing if it's his last.
Hey, Mask, what's up?
What did he do to deserve that?
Yeah, I don't get it
Guilt is
either.
nothing
Carter
more
played
than
fine.
act.
Carter didn't do anything wrong.
Do you even realize what it is you're doing?
That's enough.
How do you think your brother would feel if he saw what you were doing now? Huh?
I don't understand it.
Tell me, Morita!
Shut up! Just shut up!
Even if he did play a bad game, it's one game. Who
If
cares?
you want me to shut up, you're gonna have to kill me. Morita, Okubo-kun and Ayabe are depending on me. Emi Terasawa deserves justice too. And I'm not stopping until I get it.
Hey, Tak. Kuroi was here. I believe that's enough, Morita-san. Long time no see. Seems you're already back in action. Guess I went too easy. You little... So, another 2 versus 1 fight? Is Yagami joining us?
What are you doing here?
I suggest you turn a blind eye to this. You're good at that, aren't you?
Think you could stay out of this?
Like hell I will.
You already had your turn. Kuroiwa killed Matsukane-san. And well, it's about time I pay him back for what he did.
Touching words, Yagami-san. But now is the time for action. And don't worry. I won't arrest you for obstruction on this.
Don't talk to me about arrests. You're not even a cop. You're a goddamn assassin!
Oh, I didn't know he could get up like that. Yeah, that's my dream scenario too.
You thought I'd be merciful? Let's go then!
If the Colts have the opportunity to take Stroud, I think they do, but I'm not sure they will. I'm gonna break. Yeah. The hell? guy hits like a tank. What's up?
Done with this! I'm gonna fucking kill you.
Calm down. How would you even cover this up? There are limits to how much protection I can offer you. You have no reason to be here.
Kaito-san, let's go.
Still no word on if Abe Lucas is going to play or not.
Get back! Everyone step away, now! Shut your trap, asshole! What station you from? Think you're tough shit, huh? What's going on in there?
What are they doing? Those guys are Matsugane family, aren't they?
Damn right. They're probably worried about you or something. Afraid the 89 boys would come try to erase you, you know?
What?
Hey, there he is. Come on, we're out of here.
Hoshino-kun.
No, JS, I'm beating it tonight.
Yagami-san, when I heard you were here with Morita and Kuroiwa,
I'm near the end.
I get it. You're the one who called Higashi over, aren't you?
That's right. If I hadn't, who knows what dirty tricks they would have used. I couldn't take that risk.
I appreciate that, Hoshino.
And I'm really sorry for what happened in Kito's office. I was out of line. You deserve trust, and I didn't give it. Yagami-san, I messed up. What I did was unacceptable. Threatening a witness is just... It's not how I want to go about winning this case, Yagami-san.
Got one thing to say, Hoshino.
What?
Iron burns temptation, while the just are often tested by fire.
Huh?
Dude, I barely know who you are. Why are you showing up at the end of the game?
Wait! Get back here!
Top! What's going on?
Yeah, it's a very short list of Tier 1 players in this draft, but the Tier 1 players that are there are really good. Anderson, Carter, Stroud. We just need that top 3 pick to guarantee it, man.
Hey, what the hell was that? He's got a black raincoat.
How are you not figuring this out yet, my guy? He's obviously the one we're looking for.
Who are you?
What the...
Really?
Tori wrote this, huh?
I think the Bears could do literally anything and it wouldn't
Yep.
surprise me.
Said he tried to get it out just in time for today's trial.
Illegal human experiments discovered in Kamurocho. Dementia drug AD9, the focus. These pictures.
I took him when we broke into Shono's lab.
Nice work.
Yeah,
Guess
that's
it's
the
almost
argument,
time.
David. If we believe Houston's taking Young, then we don't really care. At least I don't. I know some people like Young.
It's time. Give him hell in there.
I will. Matsugane-san deserves justice.
Are they gonna set Okubo free if you win this trial?
It's not guaranteed, but if not today, I'll make it happen eventually. Even if it costs me my life.
Yeesh. Don't think I'm ever gonna get used to seeing you in a suit.
That's all you have to say to me? This is kind of a big deal, remember?
Good luck today, Yagami-san. I'll be taking notes.
I don't know. This trial might not be the most textbook case.
That's exactly why it'll be an educational experience.
Thank you, Aaron. I appreciate it. All right, we're going to court. This game is turning into Phoenix Wright in the last act. Let's go.
Defendant, please state your name and date of birth for the record.
Kazuya Ayabe.
Dude,
Born on
fix
July
your hair
2nd,
before your court date.
1983.
Holy shit. Why would you show up to court looking like this?
And where are you currently residing?
This is the first trial for the murder of Masamichi Shintani. The defendant, a crooked cop by the name of Kazuya Ayabe. The bullet found in Shintani's body bore the rifling marks from Ayabe's gun. That's the most significant piece of evidence they have against him. But that was all a cover-up perpetrated by the mole, Kuroiwa. Ayabe is innocent. In other words, this trial is little more than a farce. At least, until this very moment.
The prosecution moves to call a witness to the stand. Someone who can deny this case's link to the ADDC. The Vice Minister of the Ministry of Health, Kaoru Ichinose.
The ADDC bears most of the responsibilities carried out by the Medical Institute. Most notably, the development of AD-9, which was announced to the world last year. Director Kido has done a fine job overseeing its evolution into a matter of national import.
Can you tell the court what exactly AD-9 is?
It's a revolutionary drug meant to be a complete cure for Alzheimer's disease. Given how pressing the drastic increase in dementia patients is, we've placed great faith and hope into AD-9.
Thank you. I have no further questions. Members of the jury, despite the defense's claims that the ADDC is somehow related to this case, the prosecution holds that it is an absurdity to link such a reputable institution to the horrible murder that took place not long ago. That is all.
You may begin the cross-examination, counsel.
You're the Vice Minister of the Ministry of Health, correct? Pretty high rank.
That is what the title implies, yes.
You must have really stood out to attain that position. Maybe you did something extra special that got you noticed?
I'm not sure how this is relevant to the case at hand.
Oh, come now. Why not indulge him?
What?
Think back to 2002, the year the Medical Institute was founded. I hear you spearheaded that whole operation. As a result, many new organizations came into being, the ADDC included. Naturally, many Ministry of Health officials welcomed this move because... you made numerous new positions for senior executives to retire into. Thanks to you, they'd have a stable income well into old age.
Is this really the place to be discussing such accusations?
This center, that lab, who cares what hospital? Consultancy positions sprung up for those facilities left and right. And who better to fill them than former Ministry of Health execs? They'd never have to worry about finding employment again. It was a crafty move, Ichinose-san. One I'm sure the ministry leadership loved you for. I can see why you ended up Vice Minister. However, the good times didn't last forever. In the months and years after its founding, people slowly caught on to the Medical Institute's total lack of output. And with the country in a recession, they started zeroing in on the Institute's funding. The vast amounts of money being poured into supporting it seemed like nothing more than a waste. Before long, closing the Institute outright didn't seem out of the question. Plans were even set in motion to redevelop the land once it was gone. Rumor had it that Minister Kazumi had actually approved those plans internally.
Are all your arguments going to be based on hearsay?
Speaking of hearsay, Kamurocho's been buzzing with talk of this murderer who gouges people's eyes out. That killer is an assassin I've termed the Mole. But the truth of it is, those murders are the result of human experiments for AD-9, carried out in a secret lab in the heart of the city.
This is all purely gossip.
Members of the jury, AD-9's development is about to enter the clinical trial phase. However, ADDC researchers have already carried out clinical trials behind closed doors. Several people have died as a result.
What?
Of course, it tried to keep that a secret, but it eventually found its way out. And I have the evidence to prove it. Take a look at this. The victim in this case, Shintani-sensei, was inching ever closer to the truth. That's why he called the ADDC. Isn't that right, Ichinose-san?
Please elaborate to the jury what exactly you mean by that.
Not long before his death, Shintane-sensei was told a secret by Captain Hamura of the Matsugane family. A secret that led him right to the ADDC. This secret was that someone from the ADDC was connected to the serial murders taking place in Kamurocho. And so, Shintane-sensei called the center and asked specifically for a researcher named Shono. The man spearheading the 89 human experiments.
Enough of this nonsense! Human experimentation. Don't be ridiculous. What kind of trial is being run here? How can he say whatever he wants without a single piece of evidence? Why doesn't the prosecution stop him?
Sorry. I was enjoying hearing what he had to say.
Have you lost your mind?
Ichinose-san, I'm not finished with my line of questioning.
Excuse me?
Actually, it's more of a confirmation than a question. Do you know who Shinpei Okubo is?
Yes. He's the murderer you set free 3 years ago.
I set him free, yes. But he's not a murderer. The one who actually killed Wakusan and Emi Terasawa was the same Shono I mentioned earlier.
This garbage again?
Don't act like you don't already know all of this. You're just not coming clean. Even though Okubo-kun's sitting on death row, waiting for the day they decide it's his turn.
Enough! I was only asked here to explain to the jury about AD9 and the ADDC. How dare you treat me like this?
You and Shono hired the mole to murder for you! That was the only way you'd have
This does
patience
seem
for
highly
underground
illegal.
Human experiments. And all to protect the interests of 89.
You can't make these claims without proof. Show me your evidence.
If you say so.
What?
Just the other day, someone reached out to me over in Kamurocho. They wanted to entrust me with a crucial piece of information.
Hmm?
Who are you? What the... Captain Hamura?
The hell are you doing here? Sorry sight, wasn't it?
Huh?
Matsugane's funeral. They had to go and use HQ's gigantic hall. Made it look like barely anyone even bothered to show up. Wish I could have gone and lit some incense. But if I did, Kuroiwa would have taken me out.
Yeah? Then what are you doing here?
Tak, you found Shono's lab, right? Good job. Those bastards never wanted to tell me where it was. Didn't think you could do it.
Maybe. But Ichinose covering the whole damn thing up.
Out of options, huh? I thought giving up wasn't your style. Here's the deal. I got something for you.
What?
Gotta settle accounts.
Alright guys, I'm going to run some ads. I'll be back in a few minutes and we will continue on. See you guys shortly. Okay, we're back.
What accounts?
Never mind. But holding on to this does nothing for me. So, I want to help you out here. Just this once. For the boss, give him justice. If there was any justice, I'd have gotten shot. But the boss paid the price instead. Fucked up, yeah? None of this was his fault. I already lost my chance. You, on the other hand, still may have one.
Hamura.
This is it. You're the boss's only shot now. Put an end to this. Once and for all. I think you'll like what you find on here. This is decisive evidence. It'll nail Ichinose.
Your Honor, I offer the data I received into evidence. Take a listen to this.
Did you tell someone about Shono? That lawyer, Shintani. Word has it, he just called the ADDC.
Well, yeah, I might have said something, but it's fine. Shintani will keep quiet if I tell him to.
How can you be so naive? This is unacceptable. You must deal with this Hamura-san immediately.
I mean, that's very easy to
what
throw
needs to
out
be done?
in the court.
Have Kuroiwa-san handle the dirty details.
It's trivial to get audio recordings thrown out in a court.
This mistake was yours and yours alone. Don't anger me further.
This Kuroiwa-san is a Kamuro PD detective. But when he's not out on his beat, he works as the Mole, an assassin for hire. In this call, you used Hamura to order Kuroiwa to murder Shintani-sensei. You should have known better, Ichinose-san. I imagine you must have been pretty panicked to use such an insecure method.
Audio means nothing. Forging it is a simple task.
That's what I'm saying.
You're framing me.
So, you think that's not enough?
That's right.
Then what if I had a material witness who could attest to its validity?
I'd say, bring them.
Perfect. Just a minute.
His corpse is gonna fall out.
Not who you expected? Witness. Who is speaking in this recording?
I'm one of them. The other is Vice Minister Ichinose here. Without a doubt.
Yes.
Order in the court.
Izumida, where is the chief prosecutor? Is he aware of this farce?
About that, sir. The chief prosecutor won't be joining us in court today. Or ever again.
What?
It turns out he's been abetting crimes for some time now.
Is he dead?
And so, we're charging him with abuse of power.
Kito's up next, right after my testimony.
What?
The doctor sides with whoever he thinks will win. And look at that. Guess he thinks you're on the losing side.
I'm glad Hammer ended up
Listen
being okay.
here.
He's a cool dude.
You pushed countless people down on your way to the top. Now it's your turn to fall, Ichinose. Kaito-san!
Already going.
What the hell was that about? Where's he going? Hoshino-kun, it's all on you now.
What?
You've always wanted to handle a case on your own, right?
Huh?
Sorry to spring this on you, but good luck.
Please, don't go!
I know you can do it, Hoshino-kun. It's time you graduate from the sidekick role, you know?
But...
Are you ready to proceed?
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Kaito-san.
Caught this asshole handing out orders over the phone.
Orders? What did he say?
He told his boys to eliminate the mole.
They'd eliminate him? Wait. They're gonna kill Kuroiwa.
Guess in the end, he's just a tool for them to, you know.
Well, that's gonna be really hard to kill him. I mean,
We're
he's
done
pretty
for
good at
if
what
we
he
let that
does.
happen.
Yeah.
He's gotta be over in Kamurocho. Come on. Sugiura's pulling the car around now.
Damn it. It's Yagami. I'm almost back in the city. Any idea where Kuroiwa is?
Not yet. We're having trouble getting in touch with him. Oh, and I'm not sure if this is related, but there's been a shooting in Theater Square.
What?
I wonder if Kuroiwa is involved somehow.
Why'd you start running, you idiots?
It's Yagami.
Stop! Come on! He's over here!
These guys don't seem like regular thugs.
Guess these are ministry boys, huh?
If they get in your way, don't hesitate to make them pay for it. Now don't stop till you get to Theater Square!
I've been waiting for this.
You deaf? He said stop!
I don't know why they wouldn't just try to run me over.
Damn it! These guys won't stop coming on us. I meant at us.
Dude, that's gross.
Anarchy. Come on, that ain't what I meant.
Keep your head in the game, Kaito-san. Now let's go!
The NBA needs to do something about the pace, though. It's getting ridiculous. I'm not a fan. Like, it's impossible to play defense now. It's way too many players are just, like, have a PER over 30. It's excessive. Get up. Good.
Just like that, man. This is fucked up. How much you want to bet this is Kuroi was doing?
Yeah, he did this. Killed them before they could kill him.
And where'd the bastard run off to?
Hey,
Sir, you can't just... Let's all just play nice, okay?
tell me, where did Kuroiwa go?
That bastard. He's on his way to the ADDC.
What?
Probably gonna kill Shono. Revenge for getting targeted. He's gonna destroy AD9 and ruin every last person who supported it.
So all the assholes are gonna take each other out, huh? Not bad.
No. If Shono dies, it's done. The whole case will end up going cold. And then we'll never be able to clear Okubo's name.
Huh?
So let's go. Hey, Mafuyu, can you send some officers to the ADDC? Shono's in danger. Get him somewhere safe.
Man, this shit's a pain in the ass.
Yeah. And keep an eye out for Kuroiwa. He's getting desperate.
Yeah, I heard about that. That's actually kind of funny.
That asshole already here?
What's going on? Where's Kuroiwa?
Please, stop.
It's okay, I'm a lawyer. Is Dr. Shono out of danger?
We're not really sure of the situation ourselves.
Didn't somebody tell you what's going on here?
We've got orders coming in from all sides. I don't even know who is in charge here.
Son, just don't.
Kuroiwa! You're Yagami, aren't you?
Out of my way.
Not so fast. We need to check your possessions. Lift your arms up, now!
And why's that, officer?
To protect Dr. Shono from thugs like you. Now do it!
Kuroi was the one going for Shono. You can't let him get away with this!
Why won't you listen to us? Kuroi was the one you want. He's got a gun.
We're done here!
Kaito-san, Kuroi was heading for the research wake. We can't let him reach Shono's lab. Now let's go!
All right. If you say so!
Corner him!
Looks like we're all getting arrested today, huh?
Yagami-san, I'll see you in court!
Kuroiwa!
Come on, Tak. We'll deal with him later.
All right. Looks like there's only one way out of this, guys. Let's go!
I thought I saw the Niners being favored by 10. What changed? Huh. I feel like I looked earlier and I saw it by 10. It's like something changed. Is Brock Purdy out and they have to play like their punter at quarterback or something? Look at the ESPN lines. Oh, you have a gun? Oh my god. That dude's dead. They just killed that man for no reason. Are their guns broken or something?
Damn it.
Leave this to us. You go.
Just get a move on already. Sugi or a two.
Tak, give that son of a bitch what for.
So you want to fight, huh? I don't have time for this
Looks like
bullshit.
Buzz. This guy looks like Japanese Buzz Lightyear. Who shot me? Who shot me? Piece of poop.
What a waste. That bastard. There's nothing he won't do.
I mean, it's not that different from what you just did, dog.
Door's not opening. It's locked.
Locked? When I was here with Emi-chan.
That's the research wing, where they develop all our new drugs. You can't get in without a gold key card, though.
We need a gold key card. Let's find one.
Security system activated. 3 minutes to full lockdown.
What the?
We're looking for a gold one, right? Damn it.
Hey.
Oh.
What the?
Ow. Why is it there? Doesn't Doesn't make any damn sense.
Sorry, buddy. I need to borrow this for a bit. I found one. We can get through the gate.
Look! On the Skyway! That's murdering them!
We gotta put an end to this. Kuroiwa!
Could have just shot us and this whole thing would be over. Well, I'm dead. Game over. Did I miss a button prompt?
Hey, you okay, man?
No.
We're gonna need another way in. What about the underground parking lot? The same way we got in before.
Good idea, Yagami-san. That'll get us into the hospital. We can get to the research wing from there. Especially now that we have the key card.
That might work.
Then we've got to try. We can't let Kuroiwa get away with this.
Damn right.
Good to see you again, Detective.
You're, Mashiko, right?
Shit.
You again. Just keep drawing the short straw, huh?
Don't give me your snark, punk. You're done for!
What's wrong? Show me what you got. What's wrong? Show me what you got. What's wrong? Show me what you got.
No, Taysom Hill killed us once this year, so that would be appropriate. Yes. Dude. Never-ending combo. Holy shit. Can you let me throw you once? There we go.
I don't know how long I can keep doing this. But we can't stop. Not now. Yagami-san, what's wrong?
Obviously have a concussion.
Just a little dizzy.
No surprise there. Are you okay, Yagami-san? You're kind of bleeding a lot.
Don't know. I'm not seeing the light at the end of the tunnel just yet, though.
Maybe you're better than you look. Come on, let's go.
Ow. I didn't know Ogbuehi was on a team.
What the? Why is there a body in here? This can't be happening. Is this some kind of sick joke? Who would do something like this? The cops will definitely think I did it. Nobody's gonna believe me. You're not looking so hot, man.
Hey, Yagami. You're never gonna last if you keep taking cases like this. Criminal suits are a constant test of your conviction, your sense of justice. They don't even pay that well. Look, just chill out, okay? Take it from me. I've been around the block way longer than you have.
I'll be right back, guys. I gotta take a leak. We will beat the game when I get back. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, no chance the Colts beat the Giants, huh? Just not happening? Dude, how am I gonna fight Koroya right now? Dude, I couldn't fight that ugly ghost woman right now. How am I gonna... I mean, Jeff Saturday won the first game he coached.
Even though Okubo-san is the one who'll suffer for it?
If he's really not guilty, he won't have to. I'll win. But to be perfectly honest, this is my first criminal case.
What?
Civil cases have been a mixed bag for me, too. I've actually lost more than I've won.
Is that so?
Apparently, a smart lawyer would never even consider an innocent plea in this case. Guess it's a good thing that I'm not so smart then, because I honestly believe I can win.
Please, Yagami-san. You need to help Okubo-kun. And my brother, too. He's stubborn, but he means well.
Yagami-san. Just now, I heard Emmy talking to me. It felt too real to just be my imagination. Did you notice anything?
I can tell you all about it later. We've got work to do.
Huh?
It's time we stop Kuroiwa once and for all.
Right. Huh. Whatever that fog over you was, looks like it's cleared.
Yeah. Somehow.
Use the keycard. You know, the gold one. This is where Shono is, right?
If he hasn't been evacuated. His laboratory is just down this hallway.
Meaning, Kuroi was waiting for us.
Probably.
Yagami-san.
Shono.
Kuroiwa. You just can't help but get in my way. Huh, Yagami?
I don't know why Yannick's a
Put the
journeyman.
gun
He's
down.
good.
Getting revenge isn't gonna do you any good. You should recognize it's all over by now.
Revenge? That's not what I'm here for. This rat comes with me.
What?
Drop it!
Yagami-san!
You guys suck.
Yakume-san. I think he got me.
Sukira!
Just hang in there. I'll make sure you get some help.
And what about you?
Me and Kuroiwa are gonna settle this once and for all.
That's fine. Don't try and rush, just hit him once for me. Yakume-san.
I will. We're here to rescue you, Shono. Not that I want to. Take care of him, okay?
Yes.
That could be
I can do
interpreted a few different ways. You might want to very clarify that. Very much clarify that. Man, he's got a lot of bullets. There we go.
Give it up. You're finished, Kuroiwa.
You're wrong. This isn't the end!
What do you mean?
I have 89! As long as it exists, I will never surrender.
Explain yourself. You told me that you were gonna keep Shono alive.
Yeah. Shono and I, we're going to finish 89 together. I assure you he wants the same thing. That's how we'll be saved. Both of us.
You really so sure you can accomplish that?
Yeah, I'm sure of it. I'll show you. Just you wait. We're going to finish. No matter how many test subjects it takes us to complete it. As long as we complete the cure, Shono and I will be praised as heroes.
You're insane.
In that case, you can be our first subject in a long while. And when you die, which of course you will, I'll gouge out your eyes! Fool!
What would the Raiders have to give up to trade up to Seattle's pick? They'd have to give up like 8 future firsts. Like, hell yeah. Man, the Raiders really kind of screwed themselves winning all those games at the end of the year. At one point, they looked like they were going to get that top 3 pick. Okay, actually, that's not so bad. They'll end up a little bit higher than I thought. But they could have been in the top 3 easily if they had just kept losing. I think Ken Walker will have more than that, having fun. By the way, welcome to the stream. Haven't seen you around here before. Thank you for the follow. Assuming that's you. I can't look right now. Come on. Put me down. Get me out of here right now. Walker had a really good game against the Chiefs. I don't agree with that at all. He hasn't hit the wall. Our interior offensive line may have hit the wall. That's possible.
Let go!
What the hell? Okay, whatever the hell I just consumed, I never want to do that again. No, run! Boom.
Doc!
Yo. Look who went and made a new friend.
They, agreed not to put us behind bars, at least for now.
See how that holds up.
We're gonna need a lawyer, though.
Yagami, son!
Oh, yeah.
Shono.
Don't move! Drop the knife!
Way to secure the scene, idiots.
Just telling him to stop's not gonna do shit.
No!
Finally.
Your little experiment game is finally over. Yes. But I have no need for them anymore. Huh?
What's that?
This? It's a dose of AD9. You see, I finally did it.
What are you doing?
AD9 is done now.
Dude, there's a lot of air in that needle.
Everything I have
That would
has
kill
gone
somebody.
into this one syringe. There's no mistaking it this time. Here's the proof. I'm going to show you once and for all. I'll prove that my miracle drug is a reality.
How many people has your miracle killed?
People. People? But it'll save millions, maybe tens of millions across the world.
That's why you thought it was okay to murder an innocent woman? Huh? Is that why you stabbed her to death and burned the evidence? Okubo-kun took the fall for all of it. You sent a good man to die!
I never wanted to kill anyone. But it had to happen for AD9. It was the only way to save all of them!
The toxin is irremovable. Use of AD9 will always result in death. Shono-kun told me as much. Countless human experiments led him to that conclusion. In other words, AD9's development has failed. But Shono-kun didn't want to admit that. He couldn't say that it was over, that he had killed several people, that it was all for naught.
And when exactly did Shono-san tell you all this?
Only the other day. It was after hearing that I decided to testify in this trial.
Save the world. That's your bullshit excuse, huh? I don't buy it. The reason you murdered Emi-chan was so you could save your own skin. If you really cared about helping people, you would have left your research to someone else instead of resorting to murder.
But AD9 is my drug. I'm the only one who could have finished it. And now I'll finally prove it. Prove that all my research was worth the effort. Prove that I was right to do what I did!
Wait!
For the longest time, my mother cared for both of my dementia-ridden grandparents. Once the disease had finally, mercifully taken them, my mother died, too. So you see, Alzheimer's has taken many loved ones away, even from me. But now, it won't be taking anyone else, ever again. My entire career as a researcher, all the time I spent developing AD9, every single minute of it has led to this moment. But but why?
Yeah, it's like the end of Scarface.
So that's why. I finally understand.
When a patient is injected with AD9, they experience intense pain localized to the head, and their eyes become filled with a dark blue pigment. In the end, it's a gruesome death. As for the eyes, the toxins present in AD9 are what turns them blue. Shono-kun admitted as much. Had that been noticed, it would have been clear proof of the experiments. And hence, every single corpse discovered in Kamurocho was found with the eyes removed. Shono-kun disposed of them, all in an effort to hide the horrible truth of his failure.
I can't thank you enough, Yagami-sensei.
Next week, huh? That's soon.
It'll be nice to be out after all these years. The retrial for Emmy's case is coming up.
Well, that'll be more of a formality than anything. And don't worry. Nobody believes you killed Emmy-chan anymore.
Right. You're already taking off?
Actually, I brought someone else who wants to talk to you today.
Huh? Fumiya-kun.
You can take it from here.
You're welcome to stick around, you know?
Nah.
Thanks for this, Yagami-san.
So Shono and Kuroiwa are both dead, huh? And Ichinose and Morita are behind bars.
Thanks to Yagami's agency, yes. Things may be somewhat hectic from now on, though. The health ministry is in turmoil, as is the ADDC.
Yes. The center will likely be shut down.
In the end, I suppose things worked out for Kajihira.
That's unacceptable.
Well, you're in luck, Saori-kun. Sounds like they're investigating his collusion with Minister Kazumi. The police are already on the case. Everyone tries, but you can't escape the law.
I suppose all bad deeds will come to light eventually.
Yeah, you got that right. Oh, and speaking of...
Yes?
I'm no senile old fool. Your little fling is clear as day.
Huh?
I'll have none of that in my office. Is that clear?
Oh, I had no idea, sir.
There's nothing to be afraid of.
Well, you kids are all the same. Never listen to an old fart like me. Though it's not like we're any better, huh? Always ignoring our elders. Right? Old friend.
You know, I really wouldn't mind you going back. I mean, back to being an attorney again. It's not like we got work coming in. Maybe I could find a job at another agency or something.
What are you talking about? I'm not gonna abandon our business like that, man.
But this is your chance to be an upstanding citizen again. Come on, man. You know how much of a gaping shithole this city is. Only a dumbass would be a detective here.
Well, thank you very much.
Kaito sounds right, though, you know? I mean, just think about it. People would line up just to have you represent them. It shouldn't even be a question.
You think so?
Of course I think so. Genda-sensei would love to have you back at his office. And, I'm sure Matsugane-san would agree with him.
Yep. She's right, man. Everything's led up to this point. It's like your story's circling back around. And there's this fancy French word. Starts with a D. This is your...
Your denouement?
That's it!
Would you two give it a rest? I quit. I'm not a lawyer anymore. I'm a detective. But funny enough, if I hadn't left Genda's, I never would have proven Okubo-kun innocent.
Well, yes, I suppose that's true.
Pretty damn ironic. It's been 3 years now, since I abandoned the truth and left my job as a lawyer. But it turned out that decision